Oh, oh, Fox News. You really need to stop.
Bob's point, he is right that married women tend to be more conservative, but that also correlates with age. Yeah. And with age comes wisdom. And it's a known fact that the older that you get, the more conservative you get. And I always tell young people, you don't have to wait to become a conservative. Don't waste your time. But the point is, a lot of women have also caught on to the big joke, which it seems to be even more sexist to assume that women cannot take care of themselves because they're women and therefore need the government to take care of them.
Right. That's the thing. But when you're young like that, you think the same reason why young women on juries are not a good idea. They don't get it. Right. They're not in that same life experience of paying the bills, doing the mortgage, kids, community, crime, education, health care. They're like healthy and hot and running around without a care in the world.
They should be on jury. They have every right in the world.
I didn't say they shouldn't be. I just thank and excuse them so they can go back on Tinder or Match.com.
I bet you were tough with this. Very tough.
This last.
So, technically, isn't a jury like a panel of people that are discussing a certain topic? And isn't that what you do on the 5? So shouldn't you just go back on your Tinder and whatever you're on and just go and leave TV, please? Forever? Go away.
That woman went full retard.
You never go full retard.
I'm sorry to say. She's just set back with about 100 years.
I can't even say anything to that.
You know why you can't say anything? Because you need to get back to your Tinder.
And your Match.com.
And your Match.com.
1 second.
We're going to die. We're going to die. We're going to die. We're going to die.
And that was when I knew I needed to commit murder.
These are the murders of Cora Barton. Cora Barton.
Ain't like that.
I don't care. You stay behind there.
Hey, start the show.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, my bad.
Right up the beer up there.
This is SCNS Live.
Don't hurt me.
That's what I thought. Anyways, welcome to an all-new SCNS Live. To my right, we have Matt.
Huh? Yeah, that's me. Hi, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm super excited for this episode. We've got so much amazing things to talk about. I'm gonna have a hearty.
Okay. To my left, we have Robin Trophy.
SCNS Live has been taped before a live studio audience.
That's a lie. I'm the live studio audience.
Well,
yeah, Rob.
Applause. Yes. Thank you.
Boo, Cora.
No, they're on both sides.
She gets surround Santa. Cora.
And behind.
It's sinking, Cora. It's sinking. I tried to find the lightning, Cole. And then it struck me. It struck me, Cole. I was wondering where the sun went, and then it dawned on me. It dawned on me, Cole. It dawned on me.
This is what I get to deal with.
You love it.
Yeah, it's fun. Go away, Rick. Although I'm very fond of the ones where Rick's face has been put in paint and they've just made a snake out of it. If y'all can do that in real life, that'd be interesting. And behind the board, we do not have the Professor Chris K, because I killed him. Instead, we have Jason the X.
Woo!
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
It's me, back behind the board. I love being back behind the board.
No, you don't.
I do. I love. Get your ass back on.
He loves it so much he put a camera there.
Whatever. Anyway.
Yes. I didn't actually kill Chris. Or
Why you gotta disappoint us?
So,
oh,
oh shit.
Yeah, why disappoint us? No,
I'm-
Chris is actually setting up for our Extra Life Gaming. This
That's
weekend.
right. That's right. Yeah. I was very
he
excited.
is.
More to that later.
More about that later. However, right now we are gearing up for a new episode. We got super cool nerd news, and we got some other stuff to talk about. So why don't we get started with some news? All right, so we're starting off on a good note because we seem to keep starting on bad notes.
That's my fault. Go ahead.
Yes. But this week, we're starting out on a good note. We're starting out with Disney. We're going to be, not just any Disney movie, their new animated feature coming out in late 2016. And it's titled Moana. And it is set in a South Pacific kind of area. It's not necessarily Hawaii. It's kind of like a made-up area that's basically Hawaii. You know how they do that. Like Frozen wasn't actually Scandinavia, but it was. But
Let it go. Okay, go.
I'll let you go into the trash.
Can't hold it back anymore.
No, I save that for later. But look at this gorgeous artwork right here. This is official artwork for concept. It's gorgeous. I'm excited. Like, really.
I could do better.
Oh.
You shut your whore mouth.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, they're afraid of me tonight. Should be. But not much is being said on it right now. However, we will be getting more news later. We did think it was going to come out in 2018 instead, but it looks like Disney has kind of pushed it forward a little because it's already gotten a huge internet following. Because it's... Look at it!
That is gorgeous.
I'm sorry.
That really is. You know,
It's gorgeous.
it kind of, I don't know why, it reminds me of like Wind Waker a little bit, Zelda Wind
Yeah.
Waker in a way, but it's gorgeous. It really is.
Now, your main character, of course, is a female, because power to the female.
Hey, empower women. Go for it.
And she's going to be traveling the seas with I think it was Pele. I cannot remember the goddess. I feel bad. But there is a Polynesian goddess that she is going to be traveling with, and the character herself and most of the characters are going to be Polynesian. I'm going to assume and hope it has a lot of the same feelings that Lilo and Stitch did as far as characters. God, I really hope so. Those characters are gorgeous. Sorry, I could go on this
She's been going on about it.
for a long time. Shut up.
No, it looks great. I'm excited for it. Disney, I mean, Disney's just been coming out with a lot of great things. I mean, you got Big Hero 6 coming out, anything Marvel, Star Wars, anything that related, and now, I mean, you've got this gorgeous piece of work of Moana. I mean, I'm pretty down for it.
And I'm especially excited to see more of the concept art for it.
Oh yeah, golly, that's gonna be gorgeous. That might be my new background.
Right? What about you, Rob? How do you feel?
Eh.
He hates all.
Yeah, pretty much. I got no feelings other way.
But
And
there
then-
is something awesome that he enjoys.
Yes, and actually, why don't you tell us about it?
Say about what?
Something that you like that's kind of awesome.
Oops.
The other thing.
The other
Oh, the other thing. Okay, the other thing I like is the fact that Guardians of the Galaxy had the #1 soundtrack during the summer this year.
Let it go.
That's
Nope.
not
Shortly
Guardians.
after the movie came out. Oddly enough, you saying that was the other movie soundtrack this year that was in the Billboard #1 spot.
Woo! Segue.
However, I saw this story and I was like, why are they doing this? I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Then it went to, people still have those. The Guardians of the Galaxy is releasing their soundtrack on tape next month.
Like tape?
Like, they're releasing it on cassette tape.
Oh my god.
What?
I need it.
Yeah.
I don't think any cars support that anymore.
No, they don't.
What am I gonna go around my boombox
Actually-
just having the awesome mixtape like, "Sup guys?
Actually, I have a
Pull
friend-
out the cardboard."
Actually, I still have a friend, or I have a friend that still has a car with a cassette player.
Wow.
So we're gonna be jamming in her car.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's nice and everything, but I'm the guy of the age I'm in, and it's got to be digital for me. But you know, it's the awesome mixtape on tape. So
That would be just a novelty item. to
yeah,
have,
it
though,
is.
you
I mean,
know.
no one under freaking 30 is gonna be buying this thing.
I'd buy
well,
it.
except for
I mean,
you.
I'd buy it as a novelty.
Because you're a weirdo anyway.
I still have a tape player.
Well, it's like what?
So do I.
This tape would be like what, $20? Like less than that?
Probably less than that.
Probably less. Yeah.
I mean, I honestly didn't think they sold cassette tapes anymore.
Well, now they are just for
So-
this.
I mean, hey, go for it. It's probably going to make the sales that they wanted to or projected for us. So hey, have at it. Good luck.
Speaking of awesome Marvel news, though, Matt, you've got something awesome.
Yeah, so coming to Dallas, there's actually going to be an Experience Marvel event happening down at Fair Park. Now, what that means is there's going to be like 7 domes over in Fair Park, and you can kind of see a little bit right there. You see a little dome right about there.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Right? So, what this is it's an interactive event featuring 3D adventures where you and your friends are going to be able to go throughout each of these domes, pretty much trying to become a shield agent, trying to become the best shield agent you can be. And the final battle will consist of you facing off against Red Skull, MODOK, and more Hydra armies. And it's going to be really cool. And what's even more important is if you don't win, you don't leave.
Wait, what?
That's right. You win. You can go home, but if you don't, you die.
Let's go. Let's go right now. Can we go right now?
Now, that's according to their website. It actually just says on the about, it said that if you don't win, you don't go home. Like, whoa, hold up now. Are we going to keep these kids here as prisoners? Either way, I think we'd be pretty happy to be there. But it's looking like it's going to be a really cool event, pretty exciting. And they actually said that they have like a little food court that's going to be hero-based. Well, we're going. Really?
Yeah, we need to
really?
try to cover this.
Really, Jason?
But it's
need
going
to
to be
try to cover it.
cold.
There's a bear shit in the woods, Jason. Like, that is, come on.
And you know what? If we don't get to cover it, I'm going. We're going in.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. We're going.
Yes.
Going.
You're gonna go over there. You're gonna be one of the cast over there. That's what you're gonna do. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That'd be
Yep.
cool. Now, moving on from that, because that's a little ways away. That's gonna be in Dallas, over at Fair Park. But
Hey!
coming right now, though, or coming soon, Corey, you've got a
Coming
story.
soon to a Japan near you because it's not happening to us. Sorry.
Gomenasai. I'm sorry. Japanese.
Baka.
What?
Okay, you can. You know what? Anyway,
Oh, what?
how many of you guys are Evangelion fans? Because we got even more Evangelion news for all of you.
I still haven't watched it.
But this
I
is
just caught up on Supernatural.
This is actually really cool. Universal Studios Japan is going to be opening an Evangelion exhibit. Or, I'm sorry, attraction. Exhibit, same thing. It's not opening until January 23rd of 2015. However, it will be open until May 10th of 2015. And it's going to feature 3D imagery. They're going to show the world of Evangelion in super duper high quality. But that's really all we've got on it. They haven't really released much, like at all. It was like this much information.
My
Period.
question is, well, like they did the Gundam exhibit in Japan, they made a huge life-size Gundam. Will we get a life-size Evangelion?
We might, and some people are speculating that there might even be like a cool like ride where you can pilot your own Eva against the Angels, or like sit back seat and kind of experience it. I don't know, but if they did something like that, that would be really cool. However, again, this is going to be in Japan. It's not going to be over here. So, if you are a big fan of Evangelion, I would say save up your money and go to Japan.
So what you're saying is we should cover this.
Yes, exactly what I'm saying, Matt.
Japan. All I'm saying is Japan.
Oh, I'm not opposed to going
We've
to
got a
Japan.
Japanese guy in the studio.
Bart?
Does it matter? You're still Japanese.
Baka. Anyway.
Y'all look.
I don't know why he keeps saying Baka. Anyway.
Ursai Baka.
Nobody knows what that means.
Somebody
I
from the
did.
chat will know what that means.
Nobody does. What does it mean? Say it.
Rob,
I'll
you got
start
news
speaking
for us.
Greek.
Yep.
What you got for us, Robbie?
Okay, so DC has announced their new short-form digital division called Blue Ribbon Content. I guess they're learning some stuff from Marvel and getting their own division to start making short films or movies, whatever kind of content they need. And one of the first things they have on the pipeline is Static Shock.
Oh yeah.
It was announced. When was it announced?
It was this week.
This week? Whenever. I don't even see it here, but well, okay. It was announced this week that they're going to start work on the story of Virgil Hawkins and all the Bang Babies in the Static Shock, whatever universe it is in. Comic was created by Dwayne McDuffie and Robert L. Washington with art by John Paul Leon back in 1993. So most y'all probably about that, Paul.
This was actually one of my favorite comics from Milestone. This was my favorite comic from Milestone, written by a great writer, Dwayne McDuffie, who wrote all of those Justice League Unlimited episodes we loved.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote those. Unfortunately, he died a couple of years ago of heart complications after surgery, and I really wish he was alive to see this.
Yeah, I mean, because the Milestone stuff I really didn't know, and I only know Static Shock from the TV cartoon, and that I liked. Like I said, I didn't read this stuff like Icon, what was it, Rocket?
Hardware, Blood Syndicate, those were some of the titles from that.
Yeah.
But
So-
the cartoon actually captured the character very well.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm hoping that they do well with this, and I'm just wondering who are they going to find for this, and this is live action. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Who are they going to find to play him? Because Jason was telling me that they should find a no-name, nobody, and I'm like, is there a weighing skid stashed away somewhere that they can pull out of the closet and just throw him in there?
Bro, there's always a way to get stashed somewhere.
That sounds horrible.
There is. You know how many Wayans brothers there are? It's
Too
insane.
goddamn many.
Too many.
So, there you go. Static Shock coming up. At least this is their announcement. I really don't take too much stock in what DC says, so ta-da.
Da-da-da.
DC disappoint us a lot. Don't disappoint us.
I don't.
Don't
come
disappoint us in
on,
Static
lay
Shock.
off DC. Just because they were the tortoise in this race. Just lay off DC a little bit.
All right, we'll lay off DC, and we're gonna start talking about someone else then.
Yeah. So
We shouldn't do this.
I mean, it's newsy. We kind of have to talk about this. Pretty much, at a recent red carpet outing, we had a person, a stranger, walk out onto the red carpet and pose for the cameras, and nobody had any idea who this person was until it was revealed that it was Renee Zellweger. And Renee Zellweger has come out with a fresh new face and body and everything, and has not said whether or not it was plastic surgery. There's been no reports, no nothing about plastic surgery, but it can kind of...
Oh, come on now.
I mean, the before and then the after. I mean, you're like a little bit. Either that, or it's a life model decoy. It could be one of those. I'm not sure. It could be an LMD.
I'm going to go with the plastic surgery.
I don't know. I'm really leaning towards LMD, or I'm hoping for LMD.
Okay.
But a lot of people came out and said a lot of harsh things about it. But she came out herself and said that she's very happy with the way she looks, and she's living a more peaceful life because she's happier in the body that she's in than she was before. So I'm kind of guessing it's plastic surgery as well.
I think it's funny that when my wife saw this picture, she said, "And who the hell is that?" I said, "It's Renee Zellweger." I just said, "Do we have a video of this person saying my name is Renee Zellweger?" Because she refused. Is this a body double? Is this somebody
That's what I'm
taking
saying.
over her? Taking over?
See,
That is-
Becky agrees it's a life model decoy. It's
there's
an
no-
LMD. Look at that. There is no way that becomes that.
Oh, there are certain ways, but
I know. That's drastic, though.
Look,
That's drastic.
the thing I said in our little chat or whatever is that Renee looked far better when she had some weight on her body.
Oh my God, yes.
She was freaking gorgeous. And then she got to the point that she lost a whole bunch of weight, looked like a skeleton. I mean, you could say I'm skinny shaming, fat shaming, whatever the hell. She looked better, heavier.
Dude,
Point blank. Most women look better with some weight on them.
I'm just saying, man. I kind of would have gone for it, Bridget Jones style. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, Bridget Jones's Diary. Oh yeah, all over it. And
I'm taking away some man
She was
points
a
for
little
you.
thick. She was a little thick.
I'm taking away some man points for you mentioning Bridget Jones's Diary.
I could mention a whole bunch more.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I like Renee Zellweger. I'm a fan of movies.
Even though she will never get away from those jokes about her look like she sucked on a lemon all day.
No, God, no. She did, because all the time her face was just like, hi, everybody. No, but I mean, congratulations to her. If you're happy in the body you're in, then, kudos to you. And that's all you can really say.
Yeah, guess so. Are you happy with the body you're in, Hannah?
I'm very happy with the body that I am in.
Jesus,
Wonderful.
the life model decoy.
I ain't touching that one. Nope, not me. No.
I mean, you could.
Nope, not going to.
It's
You
a
die
life
alone.
model decoy.
You die alone.
No, I mean, technically you could touch it. It's the life model decoy.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
I
Do it. You gotta
So,
do it. Why did you post it then?
I just hate the game. It scares me. Okay, so in case you guys didn't know, Five Nights at Freddy's is a game that exists, and it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying, at least to me. I know I'm not the only
Oh
one.
my God!
Yep.
What the hell?
It's coming out with
Best.
a
It's
second
just
one.
Best, right?
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is coming out. For those of you that have played the game, I've watched a few playthroughs, and that was a horrible, horrible idea, considering it gave me nightmares for like 2
You
weeks.
thought you were gonna get behind it.
Anyways, I'm just gonna
Set the pictures up differently.
Anyways, in the old game, you had 2 doors on either side of you. You really had kind of limited movement in your booth. Basically, your camera view stayed straight, and then you just kind of pulled up the cameras and looked at the cameras. You had, creepy stills of all the freaking animatronics everywhere. For those who don't know the story, basically, you're the night watchman. These things have live roaming mode, where they just kind of roam around at night to keep their gears, I guess, clean or whatever you want to say. But they can't tell a human from the skeleton that's inside the animatronics. So if they see you, they think you're a skeleton outside of the little suit here, and they shove you in there. And as you can see, there's gears and shit in there. So you die. Very painfully.
Okay, you left the room when we played this trailer.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And even I stopped. I was like, okay, that's enough of this crap.
Yep. The trailer. Y'all should go check out the trailer. You'll probably turn it off after 2 seconds.
I'll put a link to it.
Yeah, we'll put a link down there for it. But basically, in the new game, you don't have doors on either side of your guard booth, which is a bad thing considering they can get in. Because the whole thing about having the doors is you can drop them and they can't get in. Now there's no doors. Not only that, there's also new characters and they've been upgraded. The old characters have been upgraded. They are now kid friendly. Shit. They've been updated with facial recognition technology. And they are linked to the criminal databases in the local area. Yeah, like I said, there are no doors. It is in better quality. I just have 3 words for this. Fuck this shit. No. Just, no.
I will eat your soul.
See, this is okay. This thing is okay.
Get away from me, bitch. I will eat your soul.
You son of a bitch!
What happened was
Matt, and
Matt
that was
dropped-
the day that Matt died.
I need him for the rest of the show, so you'll die later. I'm just going to leave that image up for the rest of the show, by
Just
the way.
gonna pick up pieces over here.
This is okay. Because it's not an animatronic. Things like at Chuck E. Cheese, those are animatronics. And they're terrifying. No. one more thing. I forgot to mention one other thing they did include in the game. It
He dropped it.
Hey, by the way, that toy makes sounds.
Just grab all the stuff.
Anyway, they include a Freddy Fazbear head for you to put on, hoping that it will distract the animatronics and make them think that you are a animatronic yourself inside the suit. No.
Oh, boy.
No. Y'all go have fun with this game.
Noobing.
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
That one.
I will watch a playthrough of this game if I can watch them play the first one and then the second one. I make that vow right now. I'm gonna regret that vow later. I'm making it right now. Yeah. Okay, so are we done with news or?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. I'm just trying to put this all back together.
I can't believe you dropped it. Stop it!
This is,
I don't know what to do.
set it down, Matt.
Does this go here?
No,
Where's
Matt.
that?
Okay,
Matt,
you just stop right now with that, okay?
Matt.
Uh,
It's okay. Actually, no. I think that actually goes there.
no, it doesn't.
Does that go there?
Anyways, we're going to go into our new little segment called Channel Control and talk about some of the TV shows that have been going on. This is where I just kind of duck down because I haven't been watching TV at all. Rob, Matt, take it away.
Okay, so our first show up, we've got Bad Judge. Talked about this doing a little preview episode, and I'm kind of liking Bad Judge. Before, it seemed to be she was taking care of this little boy, but the recent episodes, they showed him in the first episode, and that's about it. So this judge is just horrible. She is a whore. Really.
Yeah.
Seriously.
wow, dude.
You watch the show.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty bad, but she's actually a very good judge. But she'll, go out the night before, party all night long, get sloshed, and then have to get up and go into work, still hungover, whatever. I actually like the show. It is pretty good. So, Matt, have you taken a look at this one?
No, I haven't. I have it on my Hulu Plus. I need to start watching it. But I've heard good things about like what you said, and I saw some of the previews of it, and it seemed like it was going to be pretty funny with some of the punishments that she makes people do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but it's one of the things that's on my queue. But there is something I think you and I both watch that I am finally caught up on. I'm going to kid you not. I went 2 months, I went 10 seasons, and now I'm caught up on entire Supernatural.
This man is freaking determined. When I talked to him about it, you had watched like the first season, or was it?
No, I was like maybe like a couple of episodes into the first season.
Okay.
And then that was it.
A couple episodes in. By the time the 10th season started, he was caught up.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
And this is where I just kind of hide and shut the door because I'm in season 4.
Netflix is amazing. And then once I finished Netflix, I was like, oh, it's all on Hulu Plus. I was like, quick, girlfriend, give me your Hulu Plus account. I gotta finish. I gotta catch up. And then as soon as I finished episode 2, episode 3 was up. I was like, yes. So I double watched that one. But man, it's good. I mean, it's getting good.
This one is good. When I was watching what they did with Dean in the last episode, it kind of reminded me of Buffy when they brought her back, and she was just broken. She just couldn't deal with it because she was dead. She was finally happy. She was gone. And for Dean, he was happy the way he was.
Yeah.
Even when they took it out, you could see in his face that he was just, why'd you take the demon out? I wanted it in me.
Yeah.
So,
but man, I mean, I was glad that they did, but I honestly, I thought that they were going to do more stuff with him being Demon, because it was only 3 episodes that you had him as Demon Dean. I kind of thought they'd maybe go like 5 or 6 with him just doing different things and showing us different things, but I guess they wanted to get to something quicker. But I like that Castiel, he's finally got his grace back.
Yeah.
That's been pretty good. That's a pretty good story arc. Although I'm curious to see what happens with him and, Metatron. I'm curious to see what happens with Metatron because you know he's gonna come back.
Yeah, Metatron wants to kill him.
Yeah.
Badly.
He's like, no, I'll leave. I'll go to a different, galaxy. It's fine. No, you're gonna kill somebody. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. But that's been pretty good. Another one that actually has been really good so far is Walking Dead.
Oh my God. Oh, love me some Walking Dead.
Right?
Carol saved
Oh my
everyone.
God. Yeah.
Single-handedly.
Yeah. She's like fucking one-man army over there. She just like comes up. Which, by the way, if anybody can accurately shoot a firework into a gas line, I'm like epic, like instant badass. Like it doesn't matter who you go up against, you're gonna win. Like it doesn't matter. She's sitting there. She's got a gun. She just pop, gets the gas line leak, and then she's like.
Had Carol on all of the seasons, and then had her on the latest season with her looking down the barrel of a gun, and then it was like next season it showed her in the Ironmonger armor.
Well, I mean, the evolution of Carol has been tremendous throughout this entire series.
Yeah.
Because she first started off as like a battered woman who was just dealing with her daughter and her abusive husband, and then goes on to the husband dies, and now she's taking care of the daughter, and then the daughter dies, and then she's like, oh, now I'm a Daryl, and then all of a sudden she gets evicted. She's, she can't be with the group anymore, gets exiled, and then here's Carol the badass now.
Yeah, and the thing is, in the comics, which I started back reading again to, see what the story is there, Carol couldn't deal with it. She was a weak woman. I mean, if there was too much stuff happening to her, she couldn't take anymore. And they had a zombie in the prison, and she just walked right into it. Just let it bite her, kill her.
Wow.
But this Carol is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And also the storyline they're doing right now is the Hunters.
Yeah, that one's been. Oh,
yeah,
man, it's
because
awesome.
they didn't have Terminus in the comics, so they just had these people stalking them. But everything that's happening right now are these people, the cannibals, pretty much hunting them down.
Oh, God. And you had that one dude, that one guy who was like crying in the woods, who was with that one girl. I can't remember his name. The black guy.
Oh, yeah. Bob.
Yeah. Which, okay, I must have missed something because I was kind of going back in between Sunday Night Football and Walking Dead. But why was he crying in the woods? I don't understand. Did he get bit or something?
No,
Is it because he got freaked out because he almost died?
I don't think he got bitten.
I didn't think he did because all of a sudden, like I know he got pulled down by that one walker and they picked him up and then they killed it. But like it was a weird moment.
Actually, he might have, just didn't show it.
Yeah.
Because of, the comic, it was a completely different person, but that happened.
Then all of a sudden, yeah, you gotta watch it. It's great.
Yeah, you can't eat the whole price paid.
Whenever we create the slate for this, we're gonna pretty much say, channel control, spoiler alert. Like it's gonna be spoilers, so just get ready for it. Now, one thing that I don't think anybody really here has taught or watched a whole lot of is the latest season of Doctor Who.
I watched a few episodes, but
Angry
not
eyebrows.
everything.
Man, it's been great. I've thoroughly enjoyed Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. He's been funny, like crazy, and just completely out of left field. He really has been, and we haven't talked about it enough because, we're in the 8th episode now, and there's only 10 episodes of series. So it's kind of interesting that we haven't gotten to it just yet, but it's really interesting with what's going on, the dynamic between him and Clara. It's been very interesting. You hear like more about her, you get more into her life and him trying to understand human life, and it's been really cool. And all the while, there's been this, I guess, afterlife that they're showing, and I'm very curious about what they're going to do with that in the next couple of episodes. But Doctor Who, it's been very good. Check it out on Saturdays at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. on BBC America.
Well, I've only watched the episode where he was inside the Dalek performing surgery.
Yeah.
And when that girl got killed, she went to heaven.
Yeah.
Or what's supposed to be heaven. That's the only episode. I didn't watch anything after that. So, right now, it's still kind of early for me. I'm watching episodes here and there because I've got so much stuff I'm catching up on. I'm still watching The Americans from
Oh
last
God,
season.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
So yeah,
I'm not one to talk though. I went 2
I've
months for
watched a lot of
Supernatural.
stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll watch it at some point. Probably when everything's done, I'll just go through the whole thing and watch everything. But I mean, Capaldi, he really hasn't grabbed me at.
Well, you're in the
as
second
Doctor.
episode. You're
So,
in the second episode.
Yeah.
A lot of the things he says are just hilarious. And what was interesting about this, and I say interesting a lot because Doctor Who is just an interesting show, is this latest episode, it was less about the Doctor and more about Clara.
Mm.
And you had the Doctor, but he was in this like dimensional shift where he kept shrinking. And then you had Clara who had to kind of solve the mystery until she could find a way to figure out a way to bring back the Doctor, and then the Doctor finished all the monsters off. It was pretty good. But I think that's about it for channel control.
Yeah. That's
Again,
all.
if you want to check out Bad Judge, it's on NBC or on Hulu. You could also check out Supernatural on Hulu or on the CW. And then you've got Walking Dead on AMC on Sunday nights. And then, of course, you've got Doctor Who on BBC America on Saturdays. But we're gonna take a second, take a little bit of a break, and give you guys picks from the rack. So we'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Jason X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinx.com, and this is Picks from the Rack for October. Hang on a second. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm doing it right now. No, I don't want to change anything. What do you mean? You're going to change stuff? Hey, wait a second. I didn't authorize that. Is that a cartoon? What the? Anyway. Okay. Before I get started this week, special shout out to A Galaxy Called Dallas over in Garland, Texas. Go check out A Galaxy Called Dallas. This is where I got my comics from this week. And also, the elusive clone trooper. I don't have a problem. So my first pick this week is going to be Sixus number 3, or Axis if you call it that. I mean, it looks like a Sixus. But anyway, we see the culmination of the heroes fighting off the Red Onslaught, and it's just a really good book. It's showing that animosity that's always been between the Avengers and the X-Men. I love this book, and it's setting it up for some huge changes in the Marvel Universe. Definitely recommend picking up Axis number 3 and following the storyline. Really digging it. Now, as far as a fun book this week, go ahead and pick up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ghostbusters from IDW. Look, I'm a kid of the 80s. This is great. I love it. I never would have thought the freaking Ninja Turtles and the Ghostbusters would be teaming up. It's a good book. It's funny. I am following this one to the end. I don't even care what the storyline is, which involves some, dimensional travel, which is no stranger to any of these guys. Go check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ghostbusters 1. Definitely my next pick for the week. And continuing on with Marvel, it's Deadpool number 36. Deadpool number 36 is seeing a huge change for the Deadpool character. Also, it's setting itself up throughout the book for this big change. We're seeing a different Deadpool. He's still that wisecracking guy, but if you want to get on board with the next big change for the Merc with a Mouth, pick this book up today. Or tomorrow if you're reading this, if you're watching this kind of late. Whatever. And for my honorable mention this week, go ahead and pick up G.I. Joe number 2. This is a filler issue, I'm warning you, but it's probably going to play into the huger storyline that's going on with this. Really hoping this turns out to be a good book because it's really got more of a movie vibe to me, an actual team worrying about where their next paycheck is coming from and how their funding's going to go. It's a decent book. I definitely recommend picking it up. Also, did you get one of these from your comic shop this week? Look, check it out. You fold it like this, and then you fold it like this, and then you fold it like this. There you go, guys. I'm entertained by this. So anyway, guys, that's it for Picks from the Rack this week. Once again, thank you, Galaxy Called Dallas, for having some great comments this week, and my Stormtrooper. And make sure you like this video. Please subscribe to SCNS Live. Visit Cinelinx.com. And until next week, guys, I'll catch you later.
And that was Picks from the Rack. Thank you so much, Jason, for doing that every week for us.
I don't like the changes. I don't. Oh
Why?
God, really?
I'm standing right next to you.
What? They didn't do nothing.
Is it because I didn't show you my butt?
It was audible.
Did they hear it?
Yes.
I hope so.
If you didn't hear it, it sounded like. I'm sure that was.
There's no farting in the studio. Anyway.
The door's open.
No, it's
It'll-
not.
it'll
No, it's
air
not.
out. It's not?
No.
Well, then you all die.
Well, it was bound to happen that Matt was going to, oh God,
Ah.
he's touching me.
Ah.
Oh God, he's touching me.
He's infected.
Ah.
Rob?
If I die, I'm gonna grab something. Ah. That's
Not
it.
grab
I'm
it.
gonna grab that.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I already figured out that fan fiction. Anyway.
Wow.
Some big news happened yesterday.
Oh.
Some big news that was too big to put into our SCNN. And that is the release of the leak, actually. I think it was a leak.
It was a leak.
The leak of the Age of Ultron trailer.
Yeah, the way that Marvel replied to it when it leaked.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
I
Put
loved
out a
it.
tweet that said, "Damned Hydra,"
Yeah. Hydra leaked the trailer.
and then they just went on and released it.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
beautiful.
did someone actually leak it, or did they like make it go live early?
No,
or something?
what they were gonna do is they were gonna release it during an episode of Agents of Shield, and I think it was gonna be this next week's episode of Agents of Shield, but then it just got leaked. So I think somebody shot the gun a little too early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was all it was,
Well,
and
they
then
were
that's why they
taking it-
went and said, "Damn Hydra."
Well, they were taking it down off multiple websites.
Yeah.
and they couldn't keep up. It was pretty much just a freaking ball
Said,
rolling down the hill.
we
That-
can't
that
put
one-
this fire out.
Yeah, there'd be no reason for them to say "Damn Hydra" if they were like, "Ah, okay, let's just throw it." You know, like there'd be no reason for it. So yeah, that was exactly what it was.
But this trailer, guys.
I know.
Oh.
It's awesome. I've watched it so many times.
Oh, God.
And
It's amazing. It's fantastic, and I think we should watch it.
We're going to watch it, guys. If you
Okay,
haven't
guys.
seen it, here it is. Avengers Age of Ultron.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. You're all puppets, tangled in strings. Strings.
It's the end. The end of the path I started us on.
Nothing lasts forever.
Now I'm free. There are no strings on me.
If that didn't give you chills, y'all need to go watch it again. And
I like what Kelsey from the chat room, creepy song choice.
yeah.
When sung that,
They're going, I know this song, and then it hit me. That's freaking Pinocchio's song.
Yeah.
It creepy as hell. Blew my wad a couple times
oh jeez.
with Black Widow coming out of the Quinjet, just bam, gone off. Ultron.
Break it down scene by scene. Break it down scene by scene.
Good God, dude. I'm a little traumatized from that. No, okay, so obviously it opens up. We look at Johannesburg, and one of the reports we had going into it was that they were filming there, and we're not sure, but we thought we heard reports that that was going to be towards the end of the film, so that's kind of interesting right there. But then it kind of goes into protests. And if you look
Yeah.
close enough, we noticed that you can actually see Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch right in the front of the protest, protesting with the people, but Quicksilver's hair is
all
brunette.
black. It's all brunette, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's safe to assume it's before they were kidnapped and experimented on in that thing that was at the end of the movie.
At least I think we're going to find out what happened to get them in that state.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and I feel like
And
throughout
that
the trailer is that there's a lot of little flashbacks that I think we're going to be seeing as well, because there's one part with Cap where if you look close enough, he's wearing an army uniform and he's walking through what looks like to be an old 20s era type of feel.
And don't forget about the ballerinas too.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
Black Widow was a ballerina and all this other kind of stuff. So there's going to be flashbacks everywhere.
Yeah. Now, one thing that we did notice as well, and whenever you had Ultron creepily coming out of what we can assume is Avengers Tower or Avengers Mansion, he's kind of like just creepily coming out. You see a little faded A of the Avengers symbol. And that was one thing that at least Jason and I were freaking out about, because it was like, oh, okay, well, what is... We have a whole bunch of theories about that. But when he crushes one of the armors, there's also a faded A on that one as well, and a number 4. So we can assume that he's making little... What we're believing is maybe an army of Iron Men to attack maybe against superheroes. So...
And remember, from something we talked about last week, Tony Stark is going to be more set up to be more of a villain character or the antagonist character for Captain America. And this film is going to be what starts it. So that would make sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Now, like what Matt was saying earlier about Johannesburg, those were some of the first shots shown when this movie started filming. And there was one where they showed a scene where they had cars set up in the road and they had them on wires, whatever, and just flipped them over. They had it spin around or something like that. So, yeah, there's going to be a fight there.
Freaking out.
Freaking, just shaking, whatever. And everyone's kind of standing around just like, not really looking at him, say anything. They're just, whatever, just freaking sit there.
Yeah. So my theory on that is, because if Johannesburg is the last part of the film, my theory is maybe what happens is that's when Tony kind of goes in the Hulk in Johannesburg. And to me, like, I'm piecing this together in my mind, where Bruce Banner eventually is, like, I guess he's been defeated or something with the Hulkbuster, and he's freaking out in the Quinjet, and he's huddled up as they're flying away, end credits. What movie? Civil War. Come on.
No.
You don't think that?
No.
If Johannesburg is the final part of that movie,
if it's the final,
that's what they had said.
All right.
No, okay. But also, remember, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are there in Johannesburg as well doing the protesting. They get rescued at the beginning of the film. There's going to be...
A legend.
No, that was actually stated. But, regardless, they could go to Johannesburg more than once. It's not set in stone. They can only go there once.
They could.
But remember, they've also been doing filming in Korea and other countries.
Oh, yeah. Several places.
Yeah, they went worldwide with this thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so...
Well, they said that they wanted to make this a worldwide movie.
So, we actually, like, we have all these theories, but the only thing we know for certain, like, as far as chronological, is the protest with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. That's either going to be at the beginning of the film before they're rescued, or that's going to be later when everyone's having flashback time.
Ooh, you know what also could be that? Is that maybe Hulk loses control or something, and maybe he's attacking Johannesburg, or is in Johannesburg, and then the Hulkbuster, just the android, is down there. I don't know.
Maybe.
Could be that.
My only call for this, not really knowing anything, because I really don't follow every little detail of this thing, but whatever fight they have, whatever Tony does in this movie, because it seems like people are pissed at Tony.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
whatever he does, they're pissed at him. This is going to be the start of the whole Civil War initiative, everything.
Well, that's
because
why...
Tony may see at the end of this movie, you know what? we need to start policing some of these heroes or
Right.
some of these powered people we have.
Right.
And that's where division will start.
Well, that's why my theory is about the Hulkbuster taking down Hulk. And then you've also got the Quinjet of Bruce Banner freaking out. You don't see Tony Stark in there. So that's where my theory comes from, that Tony's not there, and he's just had a fight, and the other Avengers are kind of just hanging around like, what the hell just happened?
Also, to build on your theory, they've already stated Captain America 3 is basically Civil War.
Yeah.
That's where it's going to start. So your theory is...
Well, I think they also said Avengers 3 was probably going to be Civil War, too.
Like, Avengers 3 will actually be Civil War, like, that will be...
Yeah.
But
Actually, no, I think three will deal more with the...
Oh, no, that's right.
It's come back with Thanos because
No,
Batista's been signing stuff
Yeah,
specifically to be in Avengers 3.
That's right. Avengers 3 is going to deal with Guardians.
So Drax will have a face-off with Thanos in Avengers 3.
I could have sworn we reported earlier, though, that it was going to be Civil War was going to be the Avengers 3. Well, I know Captain America 3 was also going to be Civil War, but...
We don't have anything on Avengers 3 other than...
I don't think we did.
I think regardless, we kind of... we're all up in the air about all of this stuff.
We're all throwing stuff out like...
This is all speculation.
We can't even, do,
like none of us...
right yet, because all the storyline that we had, and it's going to set the spark, is what I believe.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think
that's what
that part...
those armors are. I think those are months.
I love how we're all arguing like we were in the writers' meeting. Like, no, I was there.
Okay.
I was there. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah, but the other thing I told you was in the teaser they showed. We already know that Tony right now has something to do with Ultron's creation.
Well, one thing you noticed too is that the Ultron that they showed, the helmet that they showed in that teaser trailer, and the one that they showed on Entertainment Weekly, different.
Yeah, completely
from
different.
This one that they showed in this trailer. And oh my God, James Spader. God, James Spader's the only person that can voice Ultron now.
No, there's a lot of people that can do it.
I know, but that was just creepy. Both. That's all you can do.
I really don't know. Because, I mean, just...
I should just... Okay, there
just
you go.
Sploosh.
All right, so that was the Avengers 2 breakdown. We're happy we could show you that. We're also going to have something with Cinelinx.com along with the recap where we're going to discuss this as well. So you want to check that out. But there was something that we did, and go ahead.
Yes, we were at Fan Days this past weekend.
Woo! Yeah.
And how much fun was that, guys?
Yeah!
Woo!
It was great.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Party time. Excellent.
Although I loved Maureen. Was that her name, Maureen?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe it was
Maureen was great.
She was wonderful.
I liked Marvin. We had a little person who tagged along with us. So that way we get to the front of the lines and get some stuff. She was sweet.
Well, also just in general, they weren't letting just anybody record stuff.
Right.
Because we did. One guy was going to come up to Rob and be like, "Hey, you can't film." And she's like, "Press. They're okay."
She's like, "I'm with them." And I was like, "Oh."
And I can understand
That's
why.
all right.
That's a
all right.
private thing.
It's an intimate moment.
And I just wish I'd had the money and the time to kind of get my picture with the twins.
All right. That's all right. They did it at 2 separate times.
I know!
Could you? Oh, damn. Then you lost out.
Get back to your camera.
She wanted to get her picture with the twins. Get it.
And twins.
Everything was pretty great this weekend. I know we actually did some stuff for Fan Days this year. We actually put up a video as a tribute to Jonathan Vela.
Mm-hmm.
And we also did one for the winner of the Golden Trident Award. That was Reese Kirkham.
Reese Kirkham!
And Rob was
awesome little kid.
I know Rob, we were like, oh man, our video made people cry. Rob was like walking out like, oh, our video made people cry. Yes!
Your tears sustain me. Cry!
Yeah, how was that whole ceremony?
It was good.
Yeah.
There were a lot of good cosplayers with really good acting on stage. It was awesome.
Oh, great.
And we had a bunch of Deadpools, about 7 or 8 of them.
Excellent.
Pop up on stage.
And that will be uploaded in its entirety later on because I had to drop the other upload. So anyway. That was
for you to Jason to make that video. It was really good. And I'll attest, I didn't know the guy. I had no idea who he was. And just even looking at that video, I mean, man, even I felt something. I was like, damn, that's really sweet.
Yeah,
you know?
I gotta agree with you there.
And I was like, man, that makes me want to be a better person. And it was a beautiful moment. And I can't think of anybody better than Reese for the first person to accept this award. And
apparently a lot of people couldn't think anyone better.
Yeah.
Less than 30 times.
Some shit like
She
that.
kept hugging me. I was just like, kid, stop. Because I know when y'all hug me, I like, try to kill you. But, I can't kill a
You don't try to do nothing.
Get the hell away from me.
You just kind
of issued the challenge.
You just kind of scrunch up.
You broke my.
Ow, that was that was the mic. Ow. You shouldn't do that.
Okay.
All right.
Get off me, please. Please stop.
This is the best.
No, get off me.
What's worse is I think Rob farted.
No.
Yes, I did.
He did.
Can we please get on with the show? Hey, we got a show.
Yeah, we're doing the thing for the camera, for the post, the picture.
Stop hugging me. Don't pat me. I'm gonna kill somebody.
But Fan Days was great.
This show has been brought to you by love.
Ah, jeez.
The capital
Okay, Rob, bring it in.
Fan Day is a great experience, but even better experience happened to.
Yeah.
Please. Well, don't dwell on that part of it.
Extra life. We made our first goal.
Yeah. Congratulations, everybody. We made the goal. We made $1,000. It's awesome. We actually surpassed it.
We did.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't remember the exact number. Do you?
1,010 was where we were at. But I don't know. I haven't checked it recently. But, man.
I've got it up right. Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, my God.
Remember, someone was going to double it.
Oh, that's right. Jason Gahan. Jason Gahan.
$dollars for Extra Life for Cook Children's Hospital, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Jason Gahan.
Oh, my God.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
$2,010. Oh, my God.
That is incredible. Thank you so much.
They might actually get to 500.
Yes. Yes, they will.
Yes. We're still open for donations, guys, so keep
That's right.
sending it.
Saturday is actually our day that we're going to do our 25-hour game-a-thon. We're going to be over at the professor's house. Destiny, Madden. We'll have crazy other games that we just completely obscure, but we're also going to be testing out the brand new Cinelinx card game, so we're really excited about that. So you can still donate until that time, but thank you, first and foremost, to everybody who has donated, all the people that we know and all those that were anonymous. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much to Jason Gahan. There's absolutely nothing. I can't think of anything we can do to repay you, but hell knows we're gonna try. We're gonna try definitely. We're gonna go to Mr. Sushi for sure. But thank you so much for donating, and for those who haven't, please, anything you can give will be much appreciated.
So
I know Jason's freaking out because he has to do an incentive thing.
$490. I have to wear this to a convention.
Right, he's got to wear a Sailor Mars costume to a convention.
Oh, man.
Now, what this does mean is he does have to wear it on the show.
That's true. Now, again, all of this money is going to go to Cook Children's Medical Center. It's going to help out some really needy kids. And thank you again. And please donate. Not only for the kids, but also to see him as Sailor Mars. So, please, thank you.
But do it for the kids.
Absolutely for the kids. Absolutely.
First and foremost for the kids. Second of all, see him wearing that.
For Jason's humiliation.
Yes.
Well, you know what? We have to get to 2,500. Okay.
That's great. Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter if we get to 2,500. We got to 2,000 right now. We doubled our goal, and that right there alone is amazing in and of itself. If we get to 2,500 and he has to do something stupid, fantastic. That's only an added bonus.
You know what? I do it 20 times over for the kids at Cook Children's.
Absolutely. So please donate. Not for him, but donate for the kids.
So yeah. Anyway, I got nothing except thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Golly, I'm just
blown,
like completely like. So
I was waiting for it.
I was thinking it was gonna be Saturday because he said he was gonna match.
All right,
that's so cool.
Jason watches, and he said once it hits that number, he did it last time. Once it hits that number, bam, there you go. Whatever stupid thing you want to do, get to doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to be a man in a hairdress.
You know what's even better? I was at 75 on my goal out of 250. See, after that, I'm at 325. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go. So yeah, again, thank you, and join us this Saturday as we go over and we're gonna play for the kids. 25 hours. It's gonna be our little game-a-thon, and yeah, you can totally join us there. We're gonna be at Twitch.com. All of our Twitch channels are gonna be combined because the amazing, fantastic Professor Chris K is actually putting this all together, and that's crazy enough in and of itself. And we're going to have the Father Gamer is going to be there. His buddy Mike is going to be there. And it's going to be an awesome show. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to take any sort of request of any games that we could potentially play. And yeah, it's going to be a really good time. We hope you join us. Starting at, I believe, 8 or 9 a.m. I'm going to try to be there at 8 a.m.
And I honestly can't say thank you enough. I'm actually a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Especially that anonymous person.
Especially all the anonymous donors. You should have taken credit for it. Anyway, so guys, you know what to do now. It's time. It's time.
Be sure to check out Cinelinx.com for all your movie, video game, and any other kind of entertainment news.
And a card game.
And a card game.
Yeah.
Now available on Amazon.com.
That's the one. That's the one right there.
Cinelinx, the game. No, don't open it up. Don't open it.
A card game for people who love movies.
Yep, it even says it on the box.
Mm-hmm. Their next game is about porn.
So anyway,
yes!
Where can they find us, guys?
They can find us at facebook.com/the Untitled SCNS.
No,
SCNS Live.
SCNS Live?
Yep.
Facebook.com/SCNS Live.
Also on, well, you already know our YouTube. You're here already. We don't need to restate that again.
YouTube.com/the Untitled SCNS.
Twitter at SCNS Live.
And what's yours, Jason?
Follow me on Twitter at JasonEX. I post lots of toy pictures. And Instagram at JasonEX.
I could save it, but you won't know how to spell my last name, so move on.
Entropy1 at Entropy1. Twitter. Oh, by the way, I want people to send tweets out to
yes.
The writers, Stephen Amell. We want a boxing glove arrow on that TV show. It doesn't have to be full use just one time. They can use it as a joke, whatever. But find these guys. If you follow me on Twitter, you already saw my tweet go out to them. I put it on my page. I will put it on the SNS Live page. We want a boxing glove arrow.
Do it!
I hate you so much.
Tell all your friends to do it.
What did he do to my hand?
I licked it.
So
he made it juicy.
Yeah, thank you so much. And if you're looking for us on Twitch this weekend, or if you want to check us out at any time, I actually just created a Twitch account. It's the Greek Gamer 7. So check that out.
The Greek god.
No, I kind of figured gamer. Anyway, but yeah, so check us out on Twitch. Please check us out on Facebook, as she said previously, on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all those good stuff. We're everywhere. So check us out, share it to your friends, tell us all about it, and if there's anything that you ever want to do, or show us, or bring us on the show, or something like that, you can also email us at matt@scnslive.com or jasonthex@scnslive.com.
Stop sending me porn.
Keep sending him porn.
Send me porn, entropy@snslive.com.
Send him big gay porn.
I don't care. Porn's porn.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So with that, you do the honors.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. And remember, keep on
On
nerding.
nerding.